verse right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee-deep. I'm like, oh, that you needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG. They gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they competed. Salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101 cheesy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks, cause that's all I needed. She wanna go on a trip or retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated. I've broken the system, had to breach it, that's mission impossible.
Get ready for a rematch from the 2019 playoffs, where Tennessee defeated New England in what would be Tom Brady's final game as a Patriot. It's Week 12, only on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Well, they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's got the tight end Furtzer right side complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
On second down, here's Henry. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. The completion there lines up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Gunnar Olszewski deep for New England. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Now Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4 from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A gain of 32 that time. Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Henry again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
Gostkowski's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jones throw complete there to Smith. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Jones. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Whoa. Nelson Aguilar. His 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Completes it to Aguilar. Give me some more. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Harris will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And that'll set them back 5. Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Firkser here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39. He got 29 yards that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now a handoff to Henry. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill got a man. It's Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Firkser. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing on first down, Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. From the gun on third down, Tannehill.
On the slant, he'll get it to Jones.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Tannehill.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Tannehill throwing again. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Gostkowski's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
The Pats at the line ready to go as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock.
Here's Jones on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Our 2 teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. Bulldozes past him, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They hand this off to Harris, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got some space here.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 17-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
On the ground, it's Harris.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. Smith catches left side. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw there taken in by Smith.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd.
Now their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Reynolds here.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Again to Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Derrick Henry. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Jones. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's White. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Back to throw. Jones. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a first down carry for Harris. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Harris. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. It's caught. Smith. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonnu Smith. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. And Jones has it over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Throwing again is Tannehill. This will be caught once again by Brown. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Second down and 5. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So that'll back them up 5. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. To throw is Tannehill. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down. Here's Tannehill. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Throwing Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run on first down. White. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Let's go! Let's go!
This is Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Jones. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this.